Well, good evening. Welcome to the Pastor's Roundtable. I'm your host this evening, Pastor Danny. And with me to my left, probably your right, is a good friend of mine, Hunter. Hunter, thank you for joining us today.
Absolutely. Glad I could be here.
Man, I'm trying to make this into a C4C interview right now.
Oh, man.
No? You don't want to go that route?
I mean, I'm ready.
You're ready?
Bring it on.
So,
what do we got?
Well, Pastor Ken and Ms. Jen, they're taking their annual leave of absence, if you will, and because the cruise line industry is not going on right now because of COVID, they're just spending some time. I think they're spending some time in Florida, some other places, and just resting and relaxing. So they'll be out until close to the 31st or so. So they're only just taking a couple weeks. Normally they take about the month or so. But just be praying for us here, me, Pastor Cody, trying to keep this church going afloat, trying to find out, okay, if something pops up, Jesus, what do you want us to do? But in the meantime, tonight, we're going to be talking about just hope. You know, we're going to be talking about hope. There's a lot of crazy things going on in the world today.
Need some hope right now.
You do, don't we? But before we talk about that, what I want to get to know is you.
Okay.
I want to get to know you. I thought you were on the round table before.
No, this is my first time.
So I know Pastor Ken's idea was to get some of the newer folks that maybe the shut-ins, those that are at home because of COVID, get newer folks here so that they can know them. And so, folks at home, meet my brother Hunter. Hunter,
hello.
Folks at home. So where are you from, Hunter?
I'm originally from Memphis, Tennessee. I grew up there 18 years and then moved to Louisiana for about 4 years.
So you were in Memphis.
Right.
Then you went to Louisiana.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
When I graduated high school, the day after I graduated, I went to Southland Christian Camp and I started working there.
Okay.
Fresh out of high school, never really been out of the house, but I fell in love with it. Lived there from about 2016. Went back home for a year. So over the course of 4 or 5 years, I was pretty much at Southland.
So when did you graduate high school?
2016.
I'm that old, apparently. I'm that old. So what did you do at Southland?
My first summer, I was on the maintenance crew.
Okay.
So I just went around, fixed leaks, changed light bulbs, stuff like that. And then the next summer, I was on the grounds crew, and I was pretty much grounds crew all the way up until I left earlier in last year, not this year.
Okay.
Last year. And from 2019 to 2020, up until I left, I became an intern and pretty much just did projects around camp.
Okay, so groundskeeper, is that like landscaping and stuff like that?
Yes, that would be landscaping, doing the dishes, which was a huge job.
Yeah.
Did dishes a lot.
Okay.
A lot of dishes.
Did you do dishes growing up in your household?
I did, yeah. We all kind of split the chores, and 6 of us, so we kind of made it work.
Well, my daughter wanted to go ahead and buy something. She didn't have the cash, so made a deal that she's got to do dishes for 3 days in a row. And so we're trying to make good use of that deal and dirty up all the dishes we can. But so Hunter, tell us, what brings you to Prattville, Alabama?
She's sitting right there. Taylor Swafford. That's why I moved. No, well, it was a big reason, but I felt this would be a good next step for me in my life. Yeah. Once I got talking with Mr. Matt, Mr. Swafford, I got connected with Tommy Trucks. Yep. And once I moved to Prattville, I got the job at Signmaster, and I've loved working there. It's been awesome. Yeah. Good to work with Tommy and all the guys there.
He's a good guy.
Oh yeah,
he's a great guy. So,
guy.
Yeah, Taylor brought you here, right?
Pretty much.
And so, good job, Taylor. Way to go. And she's over there giggling and turning red. But you and Taylor have some news as well, right? Well, it's kind of old news, but
kind of old news.
Maybe they don't know that are checking in for the first time. What news is that?
We got engaged in November. Yeah, almost already forgot.
Oh,
November 20th, right? 17th.
Oh, the forgetting has begun.
Yeah.
November of 20.
I'll remember that from now on. So many anniversaries. Anyway, we got engaged mid-November.
There we go.
And so, we're planning the wedding. That's why I was thinking November 20th. Yeah. That is the date of our wedding.
I was going
to see, I was on track. I was tracking. But, yeah.
So November 20th, this November 20th.
This here. November 20th here.
Okay.
Yeah.
So have you made preparations if it's going to be a COVID wedding? Taylor's like, no.
Not
no.
really. We're kind of hoping that that'll just kind of
Pass over.
pass over.
Yeah.
But even if it is, I mean,
Yeah.
I know plenty of people that have had COVID weddings, but not really.
Air quotes.
Yeah.
Love those.
Yeah.
Well, if you have any questions for Hunter, let us know in the comments below. We'll go ahead and reply to those as we see them. Someone says someone's happy that Hunter loves to do the dishes. So you love doing the dishes, huh?
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, well, there you go, Taylor. Don't have to worry about a dirty dish a day in your life soon enough, right? So,
Oh, man.
anything else you'd like to share with the folks at home watching before we sign off and I talk about some announcements?
I've loved my time being here. Started to slowly be able to lead singing, which has been awesome. Put an ensemble group together. That's been I really love doing that. But it's been a lot of fun, and I'm loving it here and loving how God's been able to use me.
Amen. That's awesome. Well, that's Hunter for you. So again, if you have any questions, let us know in the comments. As far as announcements are concerned, Diamond Dinner's coming up on the 22nd, I believe, is the Friday at 6 p.m., so that's coming up. We have this Sunday on the Sanctity of Life service, and so we're going to be talking about, it's going to be interesting because Sanctity of Life, typically you'll talk about I'm fearfully and wonderfully made, or before I was formed in the womb, I knew you and ordained you to be a prophet. I told Rebecca I want to do something unique, something that ties into it, and I'm actually talking about the creation debate for Sanctity of Life Sunday.
Okay.
And there's a reason for it, so stay tuned. It has to be a short sermon because it's going to be a long service.
Yeah.
But stay tuned. I'm going to be a little different as far as the choice of passage that I'm choosing. So we got that's coming up, and then Brent Fincham on the following Sunday is going to be out here preaching as well. So that's pretty much it that we have here. Like I said, keep praying for Pastor Ken and Miss Jen while they're away, and just enjoying a little bit of rest and recuperation. And until next time, we'll see you later.